Hello students, today, we will study chemical reaction and equations. First question, which comes into the mind is, what the chemical reaction is all about. Before answering the question, I would like you to think, what happen when food is cooked? What happen when candle wax burns? What happen when souring of milk occurs? What happen when you think? And thing that you would had find is that final substance differs from original substance, either physically or chemically. So, we can say that chemical reaction is the formation of new substance, which differs in properties of original substance, either physically or chemically. Now, what is change in physical properties? Change in physical properties includes change in color, change in physical state, which means substance has changed the state from solid to liquid, liquid to gas, or vice versa. Next one is change in odor and change in temperature. If any of these change occurs, we can say that chemical reaction has taken place. And chemical properties includes change in heat of combustion, which means change in amount of heat required for combustion or burning, change in reactivity of the substance, and change in pH value of the substance. If any of these chemical changes occurs, we assume that chemical reaction has taken place. Now, the next topic is how to represent a chemical reaction. There are two ways of representation of chemical reaction. One is word equation and other is chemical equation. To explain word equation and chemical equation, let us do an activity of burning magnesium ribbon in presence of oxygen. The ash collected during this process is magnesium oxide. If we write this process like when magnesium ribbon is burnt in presence of oxygen, it converted into magnesium oxide. This is sentence form of the process. But if we want to make it short, we can write into word, like magnesium plus oxygen we get magnesium oxide, where magnesium and oxygen are reactants, and magnesium oxide is product. And arrow shows the direction of the word equation. Now, is there any more shorter way of representation? Answer is yes. The other way is writing chemical equation, in which we write chemical symbol is part of writing full word. So, if we write the same process in chemical equation, it would be Mg, which is chemical symbol of magnesium plus O2, which is oxygen here. O2 is written because oxygen cannot exist in single atom state, since it is highly reactive element, and that results into the formation of magnesium oxide. Here too MgO is written as to balance atom on both sides. Now, we come to the types of chemical reaction. These are combination reaction, decomposition reaction, displacement reaction, double displacement reaction, and oxidation reduction reaction. Now we take them one by one. Combination reaction. Combination reaction are those reactions in which two reactants combine to form one product, like here in this general reaction, two reactants A and B combine to give product A, B. Example of this type of reaction is the one which we have learnt earlier, the burning of magnesium ribbon in presence of oxygen, which gives magnesium oxide. Next is decompose reactions. Decompose reactions are those reactions in which one substance or one compound is decomposed in two or more substances or compounds. Example of this type of reaction is when you heat calcium carbonate, which is usually available worldwide. Mostly you find it in rocks, pearls, so when you heat it, it decomposes into calcium oxide, which is in solid form, and carbon dioxide, which is in gas form. Displacement reaction. Displacement reactions are those reactions in which atom moves from one compound to another compound, to form new compound. Like in this general displacement reaction, atom C moves from compound BC to compound A, to form new compound AC. It is only possible when A is more reactive than B. If it is not, it would have not gone to A, to form new compound. Example of this type of reaction is, when zinc reacts with hydrochloric acid, giving zinc chloride and hydrogen gas. Zinc chloride is useful in chemical synthesis and textile processing. Double displacement reactions are those reactions in which atoms are exchanged between two reactants and form two new compounds. When sodium hydroxide reacts with hydrochloric acid, form sodium chloride, which is salt. In this reaction, chloride ion, which is negative ion, combine with sodium ion, which is more positive ion than hydrogen ion. Now, we come to oxidation reduction reaction.